Hi, this is Pastor Laura Cavendish, and I am a pastor at St. Paul Lutheran Church in Asheville, Ohio. And these are the Lenten Devotions that I am doing for this season to feed me during this busy season. And we are doing Marks of the Christian from the Book of Faith Lenten Journey series. And this is David L. Smith. Oh, Miller. Better put the glasses on. Yeah, today is day 10, and the mark of a Christian today is gifted. Gifted. Romans 12:6a says, "We have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us." All right, we have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us. What happens when your grace illumines a life, dear friend? And he's got friend capitalized. We come alive, often in ways we ourselves cannot see. We shine with the glory alight in your face, my brother. And a capital B. Remember, he always begins with this prayer, this address. What happens when your grace illumines a life, dear friend? We come alive, often in ways we ourselves cannot see. We shine with the glory alight in your face, my brother. Your grace awakens unique graces in each life. Your light passes through the prism of our flesh, breaking into a spectrum of rays never before seen, never again to appear in the same way. What a beautiful metaphor there. And each gives you particular praise by being itself. I remember one day, when I was able to say exactly the right thing at exactly the right time. I remember because it doesn't happen very often. And when it does, it is a startling gift. I spoke with Vincent in his dying. He had AIDS and not much time. Despair was all he possessed in any quantity. It doesn't matter now, he sighed. None of it. It has all been a waste. His work, that is, his half finished plans, his hopes for what he would yet accomplish. He was only 33, and nothing brought comfort. No word of consolation split the gloom. No past joy awakened a faint smile. Impenetrable night shrouded his heart. Cards and letters sat untended in a box by the hall closet. I began to read, discovering words of blessing and appreciation for what Vincent had done in his short life. Prayers and hopes for life eternal poured from pages packed with remembered graces, thanks for kindnesses large and small that Vincent had offered another human soul. And right then I knew exactly what to say. Vincent, if you had not lived, God would have loved the world less. For the world would have been denied that shape God's grace was pleased to take in you. So let's put your name in there. I'm going to give you a moment to say your name out loud. Think about this for today. So say your name out loud. Laura, if you are not living, God will love the world less. For the world will be denied that shape that God's grace is pleased to take in you. So sit with that for a while. Your love is like sun on the water, lovely contriver. Your grace plays on crest and trough, in light and shadow, shining a blinding ray here, a quiet burnished glow there. each an irreplaceable demonstration of a single glory, yours. So give us eyes, my friend, to see the way your grace shines in the lives of all you love. And thanks for the grace of knowing what to say on just one day. Biblical wisdom. And all of us with unveiled faces, seeing the glory of the Lord as though reflected in a mirror, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. That's 2 Corinthians 3:18. Boy, what if we began each day with that on our minds, as this is what will happen today? All of us with unveiled faces, seeing the glory of the Lord as though reflected in a mirror, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. What if we started our day watching for that to happen? All right. Our theological thought today comes from Margaret Silf. We have met her before. Inner Compass, an invitation to Ignatian spirituality. So that is a spiritual direction that many take, especially in the Roman Catholic tradition. So this is from her. God's dream in our hearts is a tender but all-powerful seed. Day by day, prayer by prayer, lived moment by lived moment, we notice and respond to the constant encounters with the living God. And every time we do so, our roots are strengthened, and the God seed grows a little closer toward becoming a unique manifestation of its creator. And that would be the creator God. All right. I hope you're sitting with all that's been read, giving it some time, rewinding if you need to. I'm a big rewinder. Listen to things again. Here's some questions. What grace is awakened in you in the experience of God's grace? Does seeing others' gifts move gratitude or envy in you? And in whom do you see the quote, glory of the Lord? And if you haven't seen someone, it's good to start watching and looking. So, our psalm fragment for today is Psalm 66, verse 5. Come and see what God has done. God is awesome in his deeds among mortals. And that's not some newfangled thought. That was written at the time of the Psalms when they were being written. I'm worried I have spinach in my teeth and I can see it on screen. This is a real time. Okay. All right. Journal reflections. Time for writing today. And I hope maybe you find some time like that for yourself. This is a good one to think about because oftentimes when we get tired or down, we just think nothing's going on through us. But God is working in us. And how does God seek to love the world through you? Does seeing God's graces in yourself free you to be yourself? And then what is the difference between a skill and a gift of grace? Is there one? Or is there not really one? Is a skill that you've been given the energy and time to develop, is it also a gift of grace? So that's one for you to think about. Is there stuff that you're born with that's a gift of grace? Is there the times of life that create a gift of grace? So you can see where I'm at in that. All right. Prayers for today, or prayer for today. Gladden my eyes with visions of the graces your grace awakens within me, glimpses of your glory. Amen. All right. Today, I want you to go on your way in peace. And hopefully, you're making plans to gather in community somewhere tomorrow. And because that is such a gift. And there goes my phone ringing as I am ending this stream. Go in peace.